Well, we'll head back to the Shropshire Chamber of Commerce Expo at Shrewsbury Town Football Club a little later in the show. Joining me in the studio now is Victoria Charnley from B4 Shropshire. Victoria, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
So you are the networking queen. You're out and about at networking events. You're running B4 Shropshire. Tell me a little bit about B4 Shropshire then.
Okay, so B4 originated in Oxfordshire with our CEO Richard Rosser, who I actually worked for when I was at university. And he approached me to say that he wanted to take B4 national. So what we're doing here in Shropshire is creating a model which we can then take on, hopefully, nationwide. So the idea is taking all of the things that Richard's done in Oxford, tweaking it so it fits here in Shropshire, and hopefully building as big a community that Richard has down there.
And how's it gone so far then?
Yeah, so far it's good. We've been nearly 18 months. We were launched in June 2022 by the then High Sheriff Selina Graham. And we've had lots of support, lots of people who joined us as founding members who've then renewed. And I think coming from nowhere and no one knowing anything about us, I'm really pleased with the members that we've got on board now, and hopefully many more to come.
And what type of businesses then are joining you?
So it's anything from small one-person bands to huge multi-million organisations. Sector-wise, again, it's nice to have a variety. We try and only have at least a maximum of 3 of each sector as we're moving forward. But yeah, we have people from finance, IT, media, PR, health. So yeah, lots of different groups.
The networking for some people can be quite scary, can't it? But
yeah.
It doesn't need to be, though, does it? As I said, you're out and about, you are networking around the county at various events, and obviously B4 Shropshire. When you first started networking, how did you find it?
Well, to be honest, I had never done networking before. So my background was I was working in construction, so I didn't get out and about and network. We didn't really need to. But I think for a lot of people, it's about that immediate interaction. It's that feeling of having to stand up, say a bit about
That's
yourself.
What gets
me.
Yeah,
It's the pitch, isn't it? And I must admit, I'm not a great public speaker, so that would petrify me. The whole thing with B4 is it's very informal. It's very relaxed. It's all about sitting with people who you want to build a relationship with, who obviously you get on well with. And we do that by creating just a relaxed atmosphere. So mainly it's breakfast, lunches, dinners, a bit of wine tasting in the evening as well. And there's no selling, there's no pitching. But what we do is encourage our members to host events. So, for example, at Weston Park, we did a lunch recently.
Which is a great venue,
It is amazing.
Such a good venue.
And we were treated like royalty there because we had it in the main house in the Orangery. All of Colin's team there were amazing. The food was fantastic. But it was just very relaxed. Everyone met, chatted, and all sat down to lunch. Colin did a lovely talk about himself and the park. And then that just promoted a natural discussion afterwards. So I think it feels a lot sometimes like you've been at a nice dinner party.
Which sounds quite nice,
Which is quite nice.
It's not having to get up necessarily early every Thursday in the morning at 7 o'clock and being at a certain location, is it?
No.
It's different to that.
No, I think we're just about to host our Platinum Quarterly Breakfast at Weston Park. And I think they'll be starting at a nice time of 9 o'clock.
And I know you're looking for some more Platinum business members, aren't you?
Yeah, I think we're in Oxford at the moment. That has been Richard's focus, is on the Platinum members. And I think if we could establish more here in Shropshire and then filter down from there, I think to get that good core group initially would be really beneficial for the community here.
So go along, it's a friendly atmosphere.
Friendly.
There's no, as you say, hard sell or pitches or anything like that.
Always good food as well.
Well, it sounds quite good to me, Victoria. Brilliant. Listen, thank you for having a chat about it. We'll put some details up on our website and also on the screen now if you can take a look and how people can get involved. You're going to stick around, aren't you? Because we're going to do 90 seconds with at the end of the show. I'm going to be grilling you with some questions.
Interesting.
Thank you, Victoria. We'll catch up with you a little bit.